If using insurance is important to you, here are the important questions to ask your therapist and your insurance provider. Start by asking your therapist if they're an in-network provider with your insurance carrier. And yes, there are plenty of insurance providers that reimburse for couples counseling, especially if the therapist is in-network. That simply means that the therapist has signed a contract with the company to provide services for their members. If they are an in-network provider, you should only need to provide your insurance information to the therapist. Give them your number and they'll take care of the rest. You might also want to call your insurance provider to find out about things like coinsurance, copays, and deductibles. Some therapists will wait several sessions before submitting a claim to insurance because it can be a bit cumbersome, and you don't want to be surprised with a nasty bill that you weren't anticipating. So, if your chosen therapist is not an in-network provider, you should call your insurance company to ask if they reimburse for out-of-network couples therapy with your chosen provider. So you'll need to provide your insurance company with the credential of the therapist, and that usually starts with licensed something. So licensed marriage and family therapist or licensed clinical social worker or whatever professional degree the therapist uses to practice. It's also going to make things easier if you provide your insurance company with the billing code. It's called the CPT code. And you want the one that's used for family or couples therapy. And that code is 90847. So you want to write that down, 90847. If your insurance company does reimburse for services with your out-of-network therapist, then you'll likely be asked to pay your therapist their full out-of-pocket fee, then submit the out-of-network claim on your own. So you would again need to find out from your insurance company how to submit an out-of-network claim. You'll also need to ask your therapist if they can provide you with what is called a Superbill. Weird name, but that's the document that you'll need to submit your out-of-network claim to your company.